Pizza. Just the word conjures up feelings of warmth and deliciousness. But have you ever stopped to think about the magic behind that perfect crust? Let's take a peek inside a pizza dough factory and uncover the secrets together. Imagine the aroma of flour and yeast filling the air as we embark on this behind-the-scenes adventure. Our journey begins with the heart of pizza dough yeast. These tiny, seemingly insignificant granules are the unsung heroes of the perfect pizza crust. Without them, our dough would be flat and lifeless. Picture this warm water gently coaxing tiny granules of yeast to life. The warmth is crucial, like a gentle embrace that tells the yeast it's time to wake up and get to work. Too hot and the yeast will perish, too cold and it will remain dormant. A sprinkle of sugar adds a touch of sweetness, like a lullaby for these little wonders. The sugar acts as food for the yeast, giving it the energy it needs to start fermenting. This process is essential for creating the carbon dioxide that will make our dough rise. As they awaken, tiny bubbles dance on the surface, a sign that the yeast is alive and ready to work its magic. These bubbles are the first indication that our yeast is active and healthy, a crucial step in ensuring our dough will be light and airy. This frothy mixture holds the key to a light and airy crust, the foundation of our pizza dreams. The foam is a visual confirmation that the yeast is fully activated and ready to be mixed with flour and other ingredients. It's a small but vital step in the journey to creating the perfect pizza. As we knead the dough, we are not just mixing ingredients, we are building the structure that will hold our toppings. The yeast continues to work, creating pockets of air that will expand in the oven, giving our crust its characteristic texture. After kneading, the dough is left to rise. This is where the magic truly happens. The yeast ferments the sugars in the flour, producing carbon dioxide and alcohol, which cause the dough to expand and develop flavor. This rising process can take anywhere from 1 to several hours, depending on the temperature and the specific recipe. When the dough has doubled in size, it's ready for the next step. A simple press with your fingers will reveal the airy, elastic texture that promises a delicious, light crust. This is the moment when we know our yeast has done its job, and we are one step closer to pizza perfection. Next, we enter a world of swirling flour and rhythmic motion. Flour cascades into a giant mixer, creating a cloud of delicate white. Salt joins the party, adding its essential flavor. Now the awakened yeast mixture is poured in, eager to mingle with its floury companions. Finally, a drizzle of golden olive oil brings richness and a subtle fruity note. The mixer whirs to life, transforming these separate ingredients into a cohesive dough. Kneading, a tactile symphony. The dough, still rough around the edges, is ready for its next transformation, kneading. This process is an age-old tradition, passed down through generations, a dance between the baker and the dough. Imagine the feel of cool, slightly sticky dough beneath your fingertips. It's a sensation that connects you to the very essence of baking, a tactile experience that is both grounding and meditative. You push and fold, feeling the texture change with every movement. Each press and turn is a step closer to creating something extraordinary. The dough becomes smoother, more elastic, and you can almost sense the gluten strands aligning, preparing for the rise. In the factory, this mesmerizing dance is often performed by powerful machines, their steel arms mimicking the gentle rhythm of human hands. These machines are marvels of engineering, designed to replicate the nuanced motions of kneading, ensuring consistency and efficiency on a large scale. Whether done by hand or machine, kneading develops the gluten, giving the dough its signature stretch and chew. This crucial step transforms the dough from a simple mixture of flour and water into a living, breathing entity, ready to rise and become bread. The art of kneading is a testament to the beauty of transformation, where simple ingredients are turned into something nourishing and delightful. The patience of rising. Our journey culminates in a serene space filled with the gentle aroma of yeast. This is where the magic happens, where simple ingredients come together to create something extraordinary. The air is thick with anticipation, as every loaf of bread begins its journey here. Imagine rows of dough balls nestled snugly in trays, slowly expanding like fluffy clouds. Each ball of dough is a promise of something delicious, a testament to the art of baking. The process is slow, deliberate, and requires a great deal of patience, but the reward is worth the wait. This is the magic of rising. Time and warmth work their magic, allowing the yeast to feast on sugars and release tiny bubbles of carbon dioxide, making the dough light and airy. The transformation is almost alchemical, turning simple flour and water into a living, breathing entity. The dough rises, almost as if it has a life of its own, growing and expanding with each passing moment. The factory, with its controlled environment, provides the perfect haven for this patient transformation. Here, every variable is meticulously managed to ensure the dough rises perfectly. The temperature, humidity, and even the timing are all carefully controlled. It's a delicate balance, but when done right, it results in the perfect loaf of bread. The patience of rising is not just about waiting, it's about creating the ideal conditions for growth and transformation. It's a lesson in patience, precision, and the beauty of slow,